Hello, dear one. I'm so glad you're here with me today. It's no accident that you found this message. Life has a beautiful way of guiding us to exactly what we need at the perfect moment. Maybe you've been feeling a little unsure lately, wondering why certain things aren't working out the way you hoped. Or perhaps you're just curious, wanting to understand how to truly bring your desires to life. Whatever has brought you here, I want you to know that you are in a safe, loving space. Take a deep breath with me. There's nothing you need to force. There's nothing you need to get right. We're simply going to have a gentle conversation about something very special. The incredible power within you to shape your life through the thoughts you think. You see, so many of us go through life believing that we are at the mercy of outside circumstances. We're taught to react to what happens around us, as if we have little say in how things unfold. But I want to remind you today, with all the love in my heart, that you are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. Inside of you is a quiet, creative force, always responding to the thoughts you hold in your mind. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a garden. Every thought you think is a seed. Some seeds grow beautiful flowers, while others may grow weeds. The garden doesn't judge the seeds you plant. It simply allows them to grow. This is how life works too. Whatever you focus on, whatever thoughts you nurture, will begin to show up in the world around you. It's not about blame or guilt. We've all planted seeds without realizing it. But once you understand that you hold the power to choose your thoughts, life becomes a wonderful adventure of creation. And today, I want to gently guide you toward that understanding, so you can start to plant seeds of joy, abundance, love, and peace. You don't need to have it all figured out right now. You only need a willingness to open your heart and mind to a new way of thinking. As we spend this time together, I'll share simple, loving steps to help you see just how magical your thoughts truly are. And by the end, I hope you'll feel empowered to begin creating a life that feels good to you, one thought at a time. So let's take another deep breath and know that this is the beginning of something beautiful. You are exactly where you need to be, and all is well. Every moment of every day, you are thinking thoughts. Some you notice, but many just drift through your mind without you even being aware of them. These thoughts are not just passing clouds, they are shaping the world you experience. When we truly understand this, it changes everything. Your thoughts are like little messengers, carrying instructions to life itself about what you believe, what you expect, and what you invite into your experience. If you often think about how difficult things are, life will gently reflect more of that back to you. Not because life wants to make things hard, but because it listens to where you place your attention. On the other hand, when you begin to think thoughts of hope, of possibility, of kindness toward yourself, you'll notice life starts to open up in ways that feel lighter and more supportive. Your mind and your body are always connected. When you think loving thoughts, your body relaxes, your heart feels calmer, and you begin to feel safe. But when your mind is filled with worry or fear, your body tenses, your breath shortens, and everything feels heavier. This is why it's so important to become aware of what you're thinking. Not to criticize yourself, but to gently guide your mind in a direction that feels good. Imagine waking up in the morning and choosing to say, Today, I choose thoughts that support me. How different would your day feel if you reminded yourself often, I am safe, I am loved, all is well. These simple thoughts can transform not only how you feel inside, but also what happens around you. It's never about forcing positive thinking or pretending everything is perfect. It's about being kind to yourself and realizing that you have a choice. Even in challenging moments, you can reach for a thought that soothes you. Something as simple as, I'm doing the best I can and that's enough, can bring comfort and shift your energy. The more you practice choosing thoughts that uplift you, the more natural it becomes. And soon, you'll notice that life responds in beautiful ways. Opportunities appear, relationships improve, and you begin to feel a sense of flow. This is not magic. It's the natural result of aligning your thoughts with what feels loving and supportive. So as we continue this journey together, I invite you to become a gentle observer of your mind. Notice the thoughts that come up, and if they don't feel good, know that you have the power to choose again. With each new thought, you are planting seeds for a brighter, more joyful life. Remember, dear one, your thoughts are powerful tools. Use them with love, and they will create wonders for you. There is a beautiful truth that many people have never been told. You are always using the law of attraction, whether you realize it or not. It's not something you turn on or off. It's always working, responding to the energy of your thoughts and feelings. The law of attraction simply means that what you focus on, you draw into your life. Like attracts like. If you spend much of your time thinking about things that make you unhappy or fearful, you will notice more situations that match those feelings. But when you begin to focus on what brings you joy, peace, and gratitude, life starts to reflect those things back to you. It's like standing in front of a mirror. You smile, and the reflection smiles back. The universe is that mirror, always responding to the energy you give out. Some people hear this and feel worried, thinking, but I have negative thoughts sometimes. Does that mean bad things will happen? I want to ease your heart. We all have a mix of thoughts, and one passing worry will not ruin anything. What matters is where you gently bring your focus back to again and again. It's the thoughts you nurture, the ones you repeat often, that carry the most power. Think of your mind like a radio. You get to choose the station you tune into. If you stay on a station that plays music you don't enjoy, you'll feel irritated. But the moment you switch to a station that lifts your spirit, everything changes. Your thoughts work the same way. You have the ability to shift your focus toward thoughts that feel better. The law of attraction isn't here to punish or reward you. It's simply responding to your dominant thoughts and feelings. It doesn't decide what's good or bad. It just gives you more of where your attention goes. That's why becoming aware of your thinking is such a loving and powerful step. When you understand this, you no longer feel like life is happening to you. Instead, you realize that you are in partnership with life, co-creating your experiences through the thoughts you choose to think. And this is wonderful news because it means you can begin right now to focus on what you would love to invite into your life. Whether it's more peace, better health, loving relationships, or financial abundance, it all begins with the thoughts you hold in your mind. So if today you start to think, good things are coming to me, or I am worthy of happiness, you are already shifting your energy. You are tuning into a new frequency, one that attracts experiences that match those uplifting thoughts. Be gentle with yourself in this process. It's not about being perfect. It's about choosing, moment by moment, to think with love, hope, and trust. The universe is always listening, and it delights in giving you more of what fills your heart with joy. Many people wonder why certain things keep happening in their lives, especially when they're not what they truly want. It can feel confusing and even frustrating when you desire happiness, love, or abundance. But instead, you seem to experience worry, lack, or disappointment. The truth is simple, yet powerful. You always get what you think about, whether you want it or not. This isn't because life is unfair or because you're doing something wrong. It's because the thoughts you think most often are like signals you send out into the world. These signals attract experiences that match their energy. The universe doesn't judge your thoughts. It doesn't decide if what you're thinking is good or bad, right or wrong. It simply responds. If you're constantly thinking about how things might go wrong, how there's never enough, or how you're not good enough, life will mirror those thoughts back to you. Not to punish you, but because that's where your focus is. It's like placing an order without realizing it. Imagine going to a restaurant and without thinking, asking for something you don't like. When it arrives, you might feel surprised or upset, but the waiter only brought what you requested. This is how your thoughts work with the universe. Whatever you focus on becomes your order to life. But here's the beautiful part. You can change your order at any time by shifting your thoughts. You don't have to be afraid of every negative thought. We all have them from time to time. What matters is what you choose to dwell on. When you notice that your mind is filled with thoughts that make you feel small, scared, or stuck, you have the power to gently guide yourself toward a new way of thinking. A simple and loving affirmation like, "I am open to good things happening," can begin to shift your energy. Even if you don't fully believe it at first, repeating positive, supportive thoughts starts to plant new seeds in your mental garden. Over time, these seeds grow into beautiful experiences. It's important to remember that you are not a victim of your thoughts. You are their creator. And as their creator, you can choose thoughts that align with the life you wish to live. Every time you focus on what you desire, rather than what you fear, you are inviting more of that goodness into your life. Be patient and kind with yourself as you practice this. It's a gentle process, not something to be rushed or forced. Trust that with each positive thought, you are changing the direction of your life. The universe is always listening, always responding, and it loves to bring you what your heart truly seeks when you align your thoughts with love, hope, and possibility. There is a simple method that can transform the way you experience life, and it begins with becoming aware of your thoughts and gently shifting them when they don't serve you. Many people go through their days without noticing the constant stream of thoughts running through their minds. These thoughts, left unchecked, can often lean toward worry, doubt, or limitation, simply because that's what we've been taught or conditioned to think. But once you start paying attention, you gain the power to change everything. The first step is awareness. Just notice what you're thinking throughout the day. There's no need to judge yourself or feel bad if you catch a negative thought. This isn't about being perfect. It's about lovingly guiding your mind like you would guide a child who's learning something new. When you notice a thought that doesn't feel good, perhaps one like, "I'll never be able to do this," or "Things never work out for me," pause for a moment. Take a gentle breath and remind yourself that you have a choice. You can thank the thought for showing up and then choose a new one. You might say to yourself, "I am open to finding a way," or "Good things are unfolding for me now." These small shifts create powerful changes over time. A helpful practice is to keep a little journal with you. Whenever you notice a recurring thought that feels heavy or limiting, write it down. Then, next to it, write a loving, supportive thought you can choose instead. This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about creating a new reality by focusing your mind on what uplifts you. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. At first, your old patterns might try to pull you back, but with patience and consistency, you'll find that your mind starts to favor positive, empowering thoughts. It's like training a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. You'll begin to notice that as your thoughts shift, so does your life. Opportunities appear where you didn't see them before. Challenges become easier to handle. You start to feel more peaceful and confident, knowing that you are guiding your life with intention. A beautiful affirmation to use during this process is, "I gently guide my thoughts toward love and possibility." Repeat this whenever you feel yourself slipping into old habits. It's a reminder that you are in control, and you can always choose thoughts that support your happiness and growth. This simple method of conscious thought shifting is one of the most powerful tools you have. It doesn't require anything outside of you, just a willingness to be aware and a gentle commitment to choosing better feeling thoughts. Over time, this practice will transform not only how you think, but how you feel and what you experience. Life will begin to reflect the love and positivity you are nurturing within. One of the most beautiful and powerful tools you can use to change your thoughts and your life is something very simple, yet deeply transformative. It's called mirror work. This practice is about looking into your own eyes, seeing yourself with love, and speaking kind, supportive words to the person staring back at you. For many people, this can feel strange or even uncomfortable at first. We're not taught to speak lovingly to ourselves. In fact, we often do the opposite, criticizing and doubting ourselves without even realizing it. But when you begin to use mirror work, you start to heal that relationship with yourself. You begin to build a foundation of self-love that changes everything. Each morning or evening, find a quiet moment to stand in front of a mirror. Look into your eyes, not at your hair, your skin, or any flaws you think you see, but directly into your eyes, where your true self lives. At first, you might notice resistance. That's okay. Simply breathe and stay present with yourself. Then, say something kind and loving. You can start with the words, "I love you. I really, really love you." These simple words, spoken with sincerity, begin to soften the critical voice inside. They remind you that you are worthy of love just as you are. You don't need to earn it or change anything about yourself. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. Over time, you'll notice that you start to feel more confident, more peaceful, and more accepting of who you are. Mirror work helps you to reprogram the thoughts that have been holding you back. When you tell yourself loving affirmations while looking into your own eyes, your mind and body begin to believe them. You create a new inner dialogue, one that supports your growth, happiness, and healing. If you're working on a specific area of your life, like confidence, health, or abundance, you can use affirmations that align with those desires. For example, you might say, "I am deserving of all good things," or "I trust myself and my journey." The key is to be gentle and consistent. Even if it feels awkward at first, keep showing up for yourself. This practice is a gift you give to your inner child, to the part of you that has always longed to hear words of love and encouragement. As you continue with mirror work, you'll notice that not only does your relationship with yourself improve, but so does your relationship with life. When you love and approve of yourself, you naturally attract experiences and people who reflect that love back to you. You begin to move through the world with a sense of ease and grace, knowing that you are enough. Mirror work is a simple daily ritual, but its impact is profound. It helps you shift your thoughts from criticism to compassion, from fear to trust, from doubt to confidence. And as your thoughts change, so does your reality. Remember, dear one, every time you look into that mirror and speak with love, you are planting seeds of self-worth and joy that will blossom in every area of your life. Gratitude is one of the most powerful and loving feelings you can invite into your life. It has a special way of opening doors where you once thought there were only walls. When you begin to appreciate what you already have, no matter how small it may seem, you send a beautiful message to life saying, "I am ready for more of this goodness." You see, when you focus on what's missing, you attract more feelings of lack. But when you focus on what you're thankful for, you attract more reasons to be thankful. It's a gentle shift, but it changes everything. Think of gratitude as a magnet. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes, pulling in experiences, people, and opportunities that match that warm, thankful energy. Even on days when things feel difficult, there is always something you can find to appreciate. It might be the breath you're taking, the warmth of the sun, a kind word from a friend, or simply the fact that you made it through another day. When you start to notice these small blessings, you begin to realize that life is already supporting you in so many ways. A beautiful practice is to take a few moments each morning or evening to list 3 things you are grateful for. You don't need anything fancy. A simple notebook, or even saying them out loud will do. What matters is the feeling behind the words. As you speak or write your gratitude, allow yourself to truly feel it in your heart. This feeling sends out a loving signal to the universe, and that signal draws more good into your life. You might say, "I am grateful for the love that surrounds me," or "I am thankful for the opportunities coming my way." Over time, you'll notice that your focus naturally shifts from what's wrong to what's right. Life begins to feel lighter, more abundant, and more joyful. Gratitude also soothes the mind and calms the spirit. It helps you to release the need to control everything and instead trust that life is unfolding in your favor. When you practice gratitude regularly, you build a foundation of positivity that supports all your desires. It becomes easier to believe that good things are possible because you are already seeing them in your daily life. Remember, dear one, gratitude is not just about the big moments. It's about finding joy in the simple, everyday experiences. When you appreciate where you are, you create space for even more blessings to flow in. The universe loves a grateful heart, and it responds by giving you more to smile about. So, start today by giving thanks for what you have, and watch how life begins to blossom in the most unexpected and wonderful ways. It's natural to have moments of doubt, fear, or impatience when you're waiting for something you desire. We've all felt that sense of wondering if things will ever work out, or if we're truly capable of creating the life we dream about. But I want to remind you, with so much love, that these feelings are just passing clouds. They don't define you, and they don't have the power to stop what's meant for you unless you let them take over your heart and mind. When you begin to understand how life responds to your thoughts and feelings, you also learn the importance of trust. Trust is like a soft blanket that wraps around you, reminding you that even when you can't see how things will happen, they are still unfolding perfectly behind the scenes. Doubt comes from the part of us that feels unsure, that has been hurt before, or that has been told not to expect too much. But you are no longer living by those old stories. You are creating a new story, one where you believe in your worth, your power, and the loving support of life itself. When doubt arises, meet it with kindness. Instead of fighting it, gently remind yourself, I trust the process of life. Everything I need comes to me at the perfect time. These words are like a soothing balm for your spirit. They help you release the need to control every detail and allow space for miracles to happen. Trust doesn't mean doing nothing. It means taking inspired steps while knowing that you don't have to force or rush the outcome. It's about flowing with life rather than pushing against it. Think of a river. It doesn't struggle to reach the ocean. It moves with ease, knowing it will get there in its own time. You too can move through life with that same sense of ease when you trust that everything is working out for your highest good. Letting go of doubt is a daily practice. It's about choosing again and again to believe in possibilities rather than limitations. Whenever you feel fear creeping in, place your hand over your heart and take a deep breath. Speak words of reassurance to yourself, just as you would to a dear friend. Say, I am safe. I am guided. I am exactly where I need to be. Over time, trust becomes your natural state. You begin to notice that life flows more smoothly, and what once felt out of reach starts to appear with grace and ease. Remember, dear one, the universe knows the desires of your heart, and it delights in bringing them to you when you align with faith and patience. Release the heavy burden of doubt and step into the lightness of trust. You are always supported, even when you can't see it yet. Creating a daily ritual is one of the most loving gifts you can give yourself. It's a way to gently align your thoughts, feelings, and energy with the life you wish to experience. A ritual doesn't have to be complicated or take a lot of time. What matters is that it feels nurturing and consistent, a moment each day where you connect with your inner power and the abundant universe around you. Begin by setting aside a few quiet minutes each morning or evening. This is your sacred time, a space where you remind yourself of who you truly are, a powerful creator, deserving of love, joy, and all good things. Start with a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then speak affirmations that uplift and inspire you. Words like, I am open to receiving abundance, or today I choose thoughts that support my highest good, can set a beautiful tone for your day. Visualization is another wonderful part of your ritual. Close your eyes and imagine the life you desire as if it's already here. See yourself feeling happy, healthy, and fulfilled. Picture the details, the smiles, the opportunities, the sense of peace. This isn't about wishing or hoping. It's about feeling, in this moment, the energy of what you want to attract. The universe responds to your feelings, so when you embody joy and gratitude now, you draw more of that into your reality. Include a moment of gratitude in your ritual. Reflect on the blessings you already have, no matter how simple they may seem. This practice amplifies positive energy and opens the door for more good to flow into your life. You might say, "I am grateful for this new day and all the possibilities it brings." Mirror work can also be part of your daily routine. Take a moment to look into your eyes and offer yourself words of love and encouragement. Remind yourself, "I love and approve of myself exactly as I am." These simple words, spoken with sincerity, can transform your self-image and build unshakable confidence over time. The key to a powerful ritual is consistency. Even if you only have 5 minutes, showing up for yourself every day creates a strong foundation for positive change. It signals to life that you are serious about aligning with your desires and that you are ready to receive. As you continue this practice, you'll notice subtle shifts in how you think, feel, and respond to the world around you. Challenges will seem easier to navigate, opportunities will appear more frequently, and you'll feel a deeper sense of peace and trust in the process of life. Your daily ritual becomes a reminder that you are not powerless or stuck. You are always creating, always attracting, and always supported by a loving universe. This simple practice helps you stay connected to that truth, guiding you gently toward the life you've always dreamed of. You are a powerful creator, and every thought you think shapes the world around you. You don't need to have all the answers today, and you don't need to be perfect. What matters is that you take small, loving steps each day toward thinking thoughts that uplift, support, and inspire you. Trust that life is always working with you, responding to the energy you send out with your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. When you choose to focus on love, gratitude, and possibility, you open the door for wonderful things to flow into your experience. Remember to be gentle with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with patience and consistency, you will begin to see and feel the transformation. Use your affirmations daily. Speak to yourself with kindness, and take time to appreciate the blessings already present in your life. The universe delights in giving you more when you align your heart and mind with trust and joy. As you move forward, know that you are worthy of all the good life has to offer. You are capable, you are loved, and you are never alone on this journey. Each positive thought you choose is a step toward a brighter, more fulfilling reality. Let's end with a simple affirmation to carry with you. I am a powerful creator. I think with love, and my life reflects my highest good. Repeat this often. Feel it in your heart and watch as life begins to mirror the beauty of your thoughts. All is well, dear one, and your best is yet to come.